Hey guys, thank you for tuning in today. I'm going to be showing you guys how I draw my art today. It's going to be a little bit different from the last time. This time I'm going to be showing you what I draw with and how I draw and some of my techniques that I use. And I'm also going to be showing some of the paper, what I use, the pencils, erasers, sharpeners, etc. Let's talk about what I use for my art. My paper, what I generally use for paper, I want it to have the less textured surface area. I don't really like too much texture on it because when you're going to color it with your pencils, it's going to leave like white dots everywhere, and I like to have a solid color on mine. This one you can find this at Walmart. I just went to Walmart and find this in the art section. Their brand is called Simply. And this is called drawing. This is just for drawing paper, 9 by 12. That's the typically paper size I use. My pencils, I don't use any special pencil. I just use the regular pencil you can find at Walmart. And for the erasers, I just use like the white kind. Same with the large erasers, I use just a regular white one. And for the sharpeners, I just use the Walmart brand. I don't know if it's a Walmart brand, but this is the one they had. It's just called Simply again as the paper. It's their, I guess, generic brand, but I use that a lot. It works well. It's not that expensive. That's the thing. I don't want to splurge too much on my art stuff. I probably should, but for now, I'm not going to. And also, I use the gel pens. I try to get the thinnest gel pen there is. Don't use ink pens. If you go trace over something slowly, it'll be bleeding out on the edges. So I like to use the really fine gel tips. And I also like to have a cloth for the rest of my hand on, because when you're going to be drawing with graphite, the palm of your hand can smudge it when you're drawing on it. So I like to use this just to keep the smudge off of it. So what I typically do, if it's going to be a person, I'll just like barely sketch a circle. These are the tips I use. I just do it lightly where I want the neck. This is going to be the head, so I want the neck. And then I want to put the shoulders. That line indicates a shoulder. And if you want to make a square for the body, you can. I usually don't do that at the moment. I usually just do the line in the middle and then make the hips. Then if it's, I take the line out here for the arm. This is not my best thing, so I'm just showing you quickly what I do. I just do the legs. And for the feet, I'm going to do a circle. So that's how I start out everything, and then when you want to, you can just go, after you're done with getting roughly what you want on your drawings, I just take the pencil again and then go a little bit darker and then start making their actual shape of the person I want or drawing. But that's what I use to, that's how I start out my drawings. You'll see that in the video I'll show you, and it'll be time-lapse, so it won't be so slow. But I use the gel pens to outline, because graphite doesn't stay long on paper. Like, you had to come back to it and retrace over everything. So I like to just keep my outline with the gel pen. So I'll just take it, go around just like that. Just do it. I'm doing it fast, so I'm not doing it. So I'm just showing you what I usually do. This is not really what I usually do, but I'm just giving you guys an example. I just usually go slowly and outline all my lines that I have. And then once you have your drawing all traced out, you want to take your big eraser and just erase the lines. And then you're left with the black outline, but make sure you outline everything before you erase, because I've done that a couple times where I don't trace everything that I've drawn, and then I have to go back and draw it. Drawing I'm going to be doing today is going to be off of a legend me, I like dragons so much. I like every legend that I read, I always enjoy it. And there's dragon legends all over the world, and it's so interesting to me. So on this channel, you're going to have a lot of dragons, so hopefully that doesn't bore you guys. I'm going to read you guys the legend of Saint Martha and the dragon. No, it's not Saint George and the dragon, but it's really interesting. I think you guys enjoy this legend. The creature inhabited the area of Nurlik in the province of France and devastated the landscape far and wide. The Tarisk, Tarisk, yeah, I said right. The Tarisk was a sort of dragon with a lion's head, 6 short legs like a bear's, an ox-like body covered with a turtle shell, and a scaly tail that ended in a scorpion sting. The king of Nurlik had attacked the Tarisk with no avail, but Saint Martha found the beast and charmed it with hymns and prayers, and led the tamed Tarisk to the city. The people, terrified by the monster, attacked it when it drew nigh. The monster offered no resistance and died there. Martha then preached to the people and converted many of them to Christianity. Sorry for what they had done to the tame monster, the newly Christianized townspeople changed the town's name to Tarascon. I really like this legend. It was really interesting to me, so I was thinking of trying to make this into a real-life drawing. The description of this animal is really weird, and it kind of reminded me of a dinosaur we're all familiar with, Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus has that kind of hardback, almost turtle-like shell on it. It has like an ox, really heavy body, really thick, short legs, and the face that kind of resembles the shape of a lion's face. But then the tail having the club at the end kind of reminded me of the scorpion sting that they were talking about on the Terrorist. So I took a lot of imagery from the dinosaur and the Terrorist and combined them into two and tried to make something really cool out of it. So we're going to go inside and then try to draw this legend. So I hope you guys enjoy this drawing I'm going to make. It's really exciting for me to draw this one. I'll see you guys inside.